Alright everyone, this is gonna be an in-depth gameplay video of my game Lair of Zetarus. Um, yeah, this is a new series I'm gonna start where I play my own games and give you an in-depth look at, well, of course, what I did to make them and stuff like that. First off, this was done for a contest, where I could only use 4 frames and 20 lines of, quote-unquote code for Click Team Fusion. But I didn't reach the deadline, but I continued making this. But interesting thing, because I only had 4 frames to work with, this not only doubles as the start thing, but it's also like when you start the game, like officially, it'll go back to this and tell the story of what this game is about. So yeah. Took some music from Newgrounds from from fans that follow me on Newgrounds. So that was yeah, that was cool. I could get my usual music composer to make music for this game, given that I was trying to make it in time for a contest. Anyway, if we press start here. Yeah, if you're not sure what a thrall is, it's a term for a slave that was used in the Dark Ages. But yeah, this game does take place in the Dark Ages. I don't think that's clear, but it does. That's because due to the lack of information on the Dark Ages, due to like the plague and stuff. Like there's not a lot of documents of small things happening around the Dark Age. Hence why it's called the Dark Age. We don't know a lot about it other than like the plague and quite a few like famous people from that time. So it's my favorite like setting to make stories in, because anything could happen. So what is Zetarus? Well, Zetarus is a is some sort of a serpent-like creature. I based him off a Komodo dragon when my plans for having them be an actual dragon was a bit too daunting. Oh fudge, there he is right now. So all this is random, like completely random. And also, a new thing I added was this cool collision detection effect where, like, it determines if you're in front or behind an object. See how the head is kind of clipping there? Move forward a bit more, and there you go. Like, it gives you a bit more depth. You wouldn't, like, they see like just ran into something, like you wouldn't be able to tell, but I like how it gives the game this like cool depth of field. Can't go between there, but if you go between objects sometimes, then yeah, it looks weird, but it's not game breaking, so I'm not 100% worried about it. There he is still. To give you a look at the engine a bit more, this is all procedurally generated. Press R, and it restarts the frame. Cuts off the music, sadly, but yeah, press R again. It restarts the whole frame, so everything around the character is random. But yeah, sure, there he is. Yeah. Zetarus has its own collision engine. It's nothing advanced. It's just depending on what wall it hits, it goes over them, or it like bounces off of them. Nothing too advanced. But yeah, this is a 2.0 version of the game. The original, like the version that's up now, doesn't have this depth collision thing going on. You just bounce off the walls as you touch them. But I'm gonna be doing a director's cut in time for October. and that'll have a even bigger story, even even have cutscenes and stuff like that. Shoot, I know I got the key, which is just right there. I didn't know where else to put it, but I'm gonna show you what happens if you die. Yeah, Zetarus will chase after you if you get close enough, but it moves kind of slow. Director's Cut will have an easy and hard mode where he moves a lot faster. And also the Director's Cut will have more than Zetarus for you to worry about. So yeah, I wanted some sort of death animated scene, so this is just the main character's dead right now. The leg twitches every now and then, that's because Zetarus is eating their upper half. But if you listen closely, you can hear this sound, the sound of Zetarus eating you. And funny thing about that sound is just me going mad into chicken, just gnawing on it, and it's in a loop. Yeah, I thought that was interesting. You'll be surprised how some people get their sound effects. But yeah, that was my idea for that. I tried releasing this on Flash and Android phones, except the lighting is like messed up in there. I don't know why. Also, if you haven't noticed, the main character is left-handed. So when you face this way, it's the torch is in their left hand. It's this way, torch is still in their left hand. I don't like flipping my animations. I make that extra effort to like make sure. See that patch on their leg? It's not flipped. I went through the... Yeah, this game has a lot of small details. It only has 2 characters, so I figure why not go all out. 8 frames of animation for walking. 8 frames. So, yeah. So 36 pictures, like, in total for, like, this character. Oh, fudge. Fudge. Yeah, if you move fast enough, he'll lose track of you. And going into water, like, half your body, like, is in it. There's no animation for, like, going through it or anything like that. It's just half your body. Just to give you a feeling of depth when you hit the water. Yeah, and that is weird. That's because hitting the water and hitting another surface will cause that bug. It's not, again, not game breaking, but it breaks the immersion. And I will try to attempt to fix that by like having these not spawn near water. Oh, and also the water itself. Like it's also generated. It'll appear in the 4 corners of the room, but you won't know each time. Alright, now it's time to leave here. Yeah. Oh no. It's gonna get me. No! There we go. Yeah, and I drew, the following ending I did the pictures in Paint Tool Sai, trying to get a hang of it. Selvin, our graphics designer, is also teaching me, got a few things about, the program. Creatures of the night fear the sun. I wanted to make it clear that Zetarus was nocturnal. Go away from the cave and see the wilderness. I don't think this game is like really scary, sadly, but I've had a few friends play it and they were kind of just more freaked out by, I want to say, the atmosphere, but they're a bunch of scaredy cats. But what do you think? If you would like to play Lair of Zetarus, please be my guest. And be ready for the Director's Cut, which will be a much better, more fleshed out version of the game coming October. And yeah, that was Lair of Zetarus. Please like, subscribe, and also follow me on Newgrounds. You'd be surprised what I, upload there. If you're a game designer, you're not a part of Newgrounds, then seriously, like, become a Newgrounds member. When YouTube when YouTube finally, like, smashes and, like, is not there anymore, New growth will always be there, especially for us content makers. And with that, thank you and goodbye.